Hey guys, and welcome back here to the Little Shoe channel. And I'd first like to apologize for not getting the video up on Monday, because I said this was gonna be an every Monday thing. But I realize now that I'm actually gonna be really busy with all my college stuff. I've said that in a lot of videos, so you guys already know. But so it's not gonna probably be an every Monday thing. It will come up, like you'll see Call of Duty friend videos. They might actually come up before like a week span, because I might have time to do them. It's just whenever I have time to do these Call of Duty with friends videos, I will put them up for you guys now, because I have to manage my time now a lot more, because it's getting to the school time now. I'm doing a lot more new things, and I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that, so you guys weren't like, what the heck, it's not Monday anymore? Yeah, it's not. I'm sorry about that. And I also want I want to thank XO Coolfire here for playing Call of Duty Friends for this episode, because I was actually looking for some people, because it just seemed like on Monday everyone was just offline it's a Monday, and I was like, oh man, I gotta get this video. And so XO came online for me to play a couple games, and I really got to thank him for that. And I also want to say, before I get into the topic of my video, that you guys want to stay tuned here, subscribe, whatever it takes for you guys to see my next, maybe couple videos, or my next video, because I'm either going to try to get the trailers for you guys. So if you guys haven't seen the trailers for Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty Ghosts, I'll try to get those for you, or it's going to be something really surprising, like you haven't seen it on YouTube probably for a while, or maybe ever. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. It's gonna be something you guys can try to guess if you guys are watching this in the comment section, but I don't know if you're going to, because it's gonna be something very different than what I've done before, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. But for the topic of this video, I want to talk about everything you've seen with Call of Duty Ghosts. Battlefield 4 you haven't seen a lot with, so I'm not gonna cover that. But Call of Duty Ghosts has been a lot. There's been a lot of things, and it's like a week ago when it came out, and the first thing I want to talk about is the Golden Strike, where you either kill the top player or the first player, and what they do is they drop a blue briefcase, and the blue briefcase, once you pick it up, it gives you challenges like kill 2 enemies in the back, or like kill 2 enemies while laying prone. I mean, just simple challenges. And you would think for something, and the Golden Strikes, I should say too, is the Golden Strike is kind of like it's kind of like the Moab, but it's different. I'll explain that. But for something that powerful, you think you'd get harder challenges. But I'll explain that too. So with the Golden Strike, then you get those 2 challenges, right? You get a care package. So what you do is you drop a care package like you usually do, and you have to defend it, because if you die, the other team or someone else, I guess, I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if someone else got on your team, but the other team could also grab it, and that would be devastating for your team, I guess, in somewhat. So what it does, then you get it, you call it in, and it's like a Moab where it kills everyone else on the team, and you think, oh, you have to pick up a briefcase and do a really simple challenge to get a Moab. That's crazy. It's like, yeah, it might be. I don't know. We'll have to see in November, but it might be kind of like, I don't know. It might be overpowered, I guess I can say, but I hope it's not. I hope you don't see a bunch of them like every game. And I also heard too, it might be on certain maps, so you might not see it all the time either. Because what it does, this is why it might be on certain maps, because when you call it in, it destroys the map. Like, it's not like Battlefield 4, you can't expect that. But it changes the map. It changes the same way every single time too, but it still changes it like completely. Like, the routes will change. It looks like an Odin Strike just came down onto the map, like everything's destroyed basically. But I mean, it changes the map completely and how it's played, which I think is really cool. So you get a bunch of kills, and then you change how the map's played by doing some simple challenges. But it also might be kind of hard to get those too, because once you get that briefcase, I think it says it that you have the briefcase, so people are gunning for you then. People are looking to kill you. So that might make it kind of hard too. But I think that'll be kind of cool. Like, it might make it easier, but it might be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And also with the Call of Duty Ghosts reveal, there was 2 game modes I want to talk about. And the first one was Search and Rescue, which this game mode is going to be a blast if it lives up to my expectations. And what it is, it's search and destroy. It's basically search and destroy, but with the bonds of players and with one life. So, but the twist is with the life. So, say you run and you die right away, and you get killed. You drop a dog tag. You don't just die. You drop a dog tag. And what happens is, if the enemy collects that dog tag, you're done. Like, it's same thing, search and destroy. If your enemy collects your dog tag, but if your teammate collects your dog tag, you get revived, which I think is pretty cool. So I think that'll create a lot more team play, a lot more running around with your teammates. Because say you get downed, and then your teammate kills the guy that killed you, he can pick up your dog tag, then you're right back in the game. So, and I don't know if that counts as a death, like if you get downed and your teammate revives you. I don't know if that's like a death, like if you die twice in that round, you die 2 times on the scoreboard. I don't know. But I still think it's pretty cool. It makes it a lot more team-based. I think a lot more fun, actually, because you're just not going to see someone sitting in the corner, hopefully. Now, you still will, but I don't think it'll be as common. Seeing someone sitting in a corner just waiting for you, like, yeah, I don't think it'll be as much camping, I guess. And there's also another game mode they showed, and it's called Cranked, which this game looks ridiculous, because, I mean, what it happens is it's team deathmatch with a twist. So, it's team deathmatch in the fact that you get killed, but you get your first kill, then you start a timer for 30 seconds long. And if you don't get a kill within that 30 seconds, you just blow up. Like, you die. Like, it's just game over, basically, for you. So you have to keep getting kills. You just basically have to keep running around getting kills. You can't just camp in a corner, because if you get a kill and no one runs by you in 30 seconds, you're dead. Like, you lose your kill streak right there. And you get killed, I guess. So, and I think this game mode's going to be a blast, because it's going to create a lot of running around. Like, I like running around in Call of Duty. I don't like sitting in corners. It's just not what I do. It probably results in me getting a lot more, you're killed a lot more, but it's still, like, I think this game mode's going to encourage people to run around more, and it's going to definitely show who's better. I mean, because those people will be able to win those because it'll be a lot more face-offs, like, two people running at each other and trying to get kills, because everyone, I think, is going to be running around, or most people anyway, will be running around in this game mode. So if you don't want camping, I would definitely recommend this game mode. So, we covered Cranked, we covered Search and Rescue, and there's another game mode that was revealed at Gamescom, which I think is still going on, and it's called Blitz. And if you guys really want to know what it looks like, you want to watch. If you've seen the multiplayer reveal trailer, you gotta look at the very end of the video. Like, don't, like, when it shows the menu, don't quit the video. Like, watch the very end very carefully, because it shows kind of what the game of Blitz is. So what it is, I guess it's like capture the flag, but you'll see if you watch the end of this trailer that I'm talking about, you'll see there's just a glowing circle, like, and it's on each of the team spawns. So what happens is, it's like capture the flag in the fact that you run to the enemy spawn to try to get capture, except you don't have to capture a flag, you just run into this glowing circle. So that you get, so you get a capture basically when you run in this glowing circle. But there's also a catch to where, okay, say there's two teammates running towards this one enemy circle, and the person who gets it first goes in the circle, and once you get in the circle, you spawn back in your team circle. So that you're not just sitting there like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. You know, you completely spawn back in your other team circle, or in your team circle. But say their first teammate gets in there, you try to get in there right after him, you can't. You have to wait 20 seconds to actually be able to get into the enemy circle after your teammate does. So if your teammate beats you there and you're sitting there in the circle, I'm pretty sure there'll be enemies by there, and you're basically gonna die. So you have to plan it out. Make sure someone goes in there, you don't go in there after him. So it makes it kind of strategic, but also kind of like run really fast towards the circle so you can beat your teammate. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. It's my least favorite out of the three, but that's not saying it's bad, because I'm really excited for the other two game modes. And also with Call of Duty Ghost, I think I'm really gonna like the perk system, because there's so many perks. Though there's only one perk that I'm really afraid of, and it's that, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like stopping power, where you increase your chance. It's apparently increase your chance on having or killing a person faster every kill you get. But say you get 10 kills, your chances are extremely high to kill me 2 bullets faster than I kill you, which is dangerous, because, like, those players that are really good at Call of Duty are just gonna be that much better. Because, I mean, they go on their 10, 15 kill streaks, they're gonna be almost unstoppable. Like, you're gonna have to kill them in the back. Like, if they see you, like, at all, basically, only if you already put like 5 bullets into them, I mean, you're dead. So it's like, I think that's overpowered. Hopefully they'll dumb it down. They could even take it out of the game, and I'd be okay with it. Like, that's the only thing I really seen where it's like, I think you should definitely reconsider that in your game. That's the only thing out of an alpha stage that's really good. So I'm really excited about this game. But yeah, definitely that one I'm a little worried about. But otherwise, the perk system I think is great. I think the way I've seen it, I'm not sure. I think you can pick more than 2 perks from each class. Like, I think you just pick perks. Like, you get 8 points and you pick your perks. But I don't know if you can pick like 4 perks out of the same class. I'm not sure. I hope you can. I've wanted that forever. Especially with this pick 10 system, I thought you'd be able to do that, but you can't. So yeah, I really hope you can just pick what perks you want. Like, I hope if you just want to be an all-out offensive player, and if there's one offensive skill tree, that you can pick that offensive skill tree. Like, all the perks from there. So, like, I just couldn't... the way the perks work, too, is, like, the small perks of perks that aren't as powerful are 1 point, and the perks, like the perk I was talking about, that are really powerful are, like, 5 points, I think, max. And you get total 8 points to use for your perks. And I think if you get rid of your, like, secondary and your grenades and concussions and stuff like that, you can get, like, up to 11 perks, or 11 points for your perks. So I hope that, like, you can't, like, completely load up on actually pretty good perks. Like, I hope the perks are at 1 point really don't help that much. Like, I hope even sleight of hand isn't 1 point. Because I saw sleight of hand in, like, the trailer, but I'm not sure if that's 1 point or 2 points or whatever. But yeah, I hope that is definitely, like, a couple points, because that's actually a really good perk. But again, I hope they just realize that they need to balance the perks out a little bit more. Just make the strong ones, the really strong ones, 5. Make the really, really weak ones 1. I mean, I know they're going to be able to do it. I mean, they've been doing perk systems since Call of Duty 4, so I'm pretty positive they're going to know what they're doing when it comes to perks. And I think the way they're doing perks is actually a great thing. And one thing I also really need to talk about, too, is the customizing your soldier. I think that is huge. What they're doing, I'm not 100% sure how it works. Like, I heard that you create 10 soldiers. Like, 1 soldier is a prestige. So once you level up that soldier all the way, I think it's like you can create another soldier to make it to your next prestige. I'm not sure how it works. But, like, yeah, I mean, I could see you just sticking with 1 soldier and just kicking ass, too. It seems like this game, or the soldier thing, is going to be pretty sweet. And I saw there's female soldiers, too, which I think is actually something they needed to do, because with, I mean, in the army there's female soldiers, so I think they definitely needed to add female soldiers in the Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference to me, I guess, no offense to the female soldiers, but, I mean, I think it was a nice touch for them to do. Like, that was definitely honorable for them to do, and with the customize your soldier, I think that's awesome, because, like, I've always thought about, like, the person I'm playing, I didn't care. Like, I didn't care at all what happened, because, like, I never got to customize them or anything. But now it's kind of cool, because with this, with the soldier customization, now you can actually, like, feel, like, what you're customizing is actually yours. Like that player is, I mean, you can make it look like you even. So, like, I bet you could. I'm not 100% sure how the customization, how in-depth it's going to be, how, like, much you can do, I guess. But I hope it's going to be a really good time. I hope customization it looks like it's a lot better than it's ever been. And guys, that will wrap up this video. I really am looking forward to Call of Duty Ghosts. And I said I wasn't going to buy it before, but I'm pretty positive now with all this multiplayer reveal and how much better it looks, how much I put into this, it looks, I'm going to, like, buy it. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. This is Lil Shui, signing out.